Hey guys, James, owner of BTX. Today I'm going to talk about whether we should count calories or not. Quite often we have people in one or the other camp. Number one, calories are the most important thing in the world, and you can eat as much ice cream as you want as long as it's within the calories. Or you have people that say calories aren't important at all. If you eat whole foods or organic, etc., you will never get fat. Well, to be honest, you both of them are actually wrong to a certain extent. Now I'm going to explain to you why counting calories can be a really useful tool for you. Number one, calories are important. The fact is, to lose weight and to put on weight, you need to count your calories, and calories do matter. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. That means you're burning more calories than you're eating. Also, the fact is, if you want to put weight on, you need to be consuming more calories than you're using, and vice versa. So the thing is, that is to lose weight and put on weight, but the amount of muscle you lose when you're in a calorie deficit or keep is to do with the composition of your food. So if you're in a calorie deficit but not eating enough protein and lifting weights, you'll burn muscle and fat at the same rate. You end up at the same body fat percentage. So therefore, calories are the most important thing to lose weight, but also how your food is composed is also very, very important. Number two, stops yo-yo dieting. Are you that girl or guy that constantly is starting a new diet? I can see people in my gym nodding their head because everyone does it. So the thing is, people say this is the best diet for them. Low carb is the best diet for me. High carb, etc. Doesn't matter. The fact is, it is not the best diet for you. If you're back here, still in the same position, fat again, it is not the best diet for you. And this is how counting calories can be really useful. To lose weight, you need to again be in a calorie deficit. But doing a mild calorie deficit of say 300 calories is going to be much, much more beneficial long term than being in a massive calorie deficit. Most people will tend to go too far with their calorie deficit, go, you know what, you binge eat, and go, you know what, I'm gonna start my diet tomorrow again. And they go even lower in their calories, and they keep going through that cycle. 10 years later, they're bigger than they've ever been. The best way is to find out what your maintenance is, take 300 calories away from that, and you won't be so hungry, and you can stick to it long term and stay in shape. Number three, continue eating the food you love. It is unsustainable to say you're never gonna eat your favorite foods ever again, whatever that is, whether it's pizza, pasta, whatever it is. You're not gonna be able to do that the rest of your life. It's not gonna happen. So a very, very useful tool to use is counting calories. What I suggest, again, is getting your maintenance, taking 300 calories away from that. That's the calories you want to be doing. 80% of the calories should be good from high quality protein sources and plenty of fruit and veg to get you all the micronutrients and macronutrients you need. 20%, 10 to 20% you can fill with foods you like. As long as it doesn't mess up your digestion so much, you need to be eating these foods a bit every day. If you're eating these foods every day and you're not punishing yourself for doing that, but a much better relationship with food. Some people I know, they have a little bit of this stuff and then are binge eating. But long term, you want to integrate these foods into your daily diet. Therefore, they don't seem as bad foods and you can keep in your diet and stay in shape long term. Number four, making adjustments to your diet. So what will happen is when you first start a diet, say you're 98 kilos and you put yourself in a calorie deficit, say that's at 2,500 calories, okay? Once you drop 3 or 4 kilos and your new body weight is lower, your maintenance is not the same anymore, your deficit isn't the same anymore. So if your maintenance originally was 3,000, now your maintenance may be 2,500. Therefore, the deficit you originally had will not be low enough and you need to make adjustments. If you're not counting calories, how are you going to make those adjustments? You don't know where you stand anyway. Therefore, it's important to know what calories you're having every day so you can make adjustments accordingly and keep the progress throughout the whole diet. Number five, underestimating how much you eat. So we have plenty of clients coming to BTX that go, I'm not losing weight, I'm hardly eating anything. Well, how much is hardly anything? You don't know, actually. You're just deciding it's not very much food. Most people get an absolutely massive shock when they start actually counting all their calories. If you put everything into MyFitnessPal that you put into your mouth, you'll be shocked how much it adds up. Little bits and pieces, bit of chocolate here, bit of chocolate there, tasting someone else's food, that really does add up. If you get to the point where you're actually counting everything you eat and counting your calories, you'll get a shock how much you're eating. And that's why it's so important to know how much you're having per day. In conclusion, counting calories can be a useful tool, particularly for beginners. You need to know where you're starting out. Stop binge eating because people don't put their calories too low. You can also make adjustments. And most of all, what I love about it is you can fit the calories, fit the foods you still love in your diet. Long term, a lot of people will have an idea of what they're eating, and to stay in shape, they may not need to count calories, but it is vital at the start of a diet you count calories. Thank you so much for listening. See you soon.